You are watching a master at work.
Yeah.
What is up, my little babies? Welcome to another super lit, turned up motherfucking reaction with Lou. I'm your favorite. I'm one of the coldest to do this shit. You know, I'm tired of being humble. You know, be humble. Sit down. That's me talking to y'all, because I'm tired of being humble. I'm one of the littest niggas to do this shit for real. Respectfully, no disrespect to nobody else. That's how you should feel about yourself. I'm finna start taking the advice I give to these rappers. I tell these niggas to walk in the room and be the cockiest, illest motherfucker that enter that bitch, and I need to do the same. You feel me? So I am one of the illest niggas to ever do a reaction on this motherfucking planet Earth. And if you don't believe me, all you gotta do is sit back and really watch me go crazy. Yeah, you feel me? And if you're new here, this is how it works. I do the intro. That was the intro, me popping my shit. On today's reaction, we're doing it a little different. We got the laptop because I got unreleased tracks. Today, I have two unreleased tracks from James Wade and Ricky Norf with an F, featuring poetry, which I'm thinking, is this the poetry that was on that motherfucker? You know what, we'll talk about it when we get to the song. But we're doing two unreleased songs. I know usually what I do is I play the video or some type of visual for a minute and some change, but we're gonna take it old school when I used to play the songs and I used to just vibe out, so y'all get to watch me, listen to the shit, rock out with me, just shut the fuck up. I might say some things in between because I can't just sit still and not say shit, you know? Again, these are unreleased songs, never heard before. I'm not gonna lie, I played them, but then I was like, okay, let me not play them again until I get on a reaction. So I don't know the words yet, but I can tell you this from what I did here. I can't wait to learn the words to both of these songs. We got some real hip hop tracks today. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and now we're gonna go into this James Wade track, Paid in Full.
Yeah, stick up, baby, look what it got me, look what it made me. Pop out that trunk, then double it daily. Run up 100, but nothing can change me. Catching these L's and then you gon' blame me. So stuck the way I'm jumping, now they fuck with me. Now she stuck with me, and she love it now. A couple thou, I let them be loud as we play the part for breaking the bank. They breaking their hearts and smoking the haze and gluing the dog. I can't feel my face, and that's how it starts. And then we get lost until we get caught. So what is it worth and what does it cost? I'm part in the scene, and we've been an arc, yeah. And I'm a dog, well at least that's what you thought. This game I play is up, I could paint you on my wall. I try to call Chris with a vibe called bliss. Ain't no bitch gon' kill my vibe. Yeah, expensive pain, blessing the soul, the brick in the brain. But it ain't no secret, I bring out the demons and she never leaving. It's even exchange. And they say, James, we don't know what love is. And I say, I don't mind wearing it if the glove fits. Win or lose, I'ma break the rules. And you do what you do, long as I get paid in full. Flight school, where we go in the moon. And I can play the fool, long as I get paid in full. Back on my pool, ain't nobody hurt if nobody moves. Smooth and keep it cool, long as I get paid in full. Win or lose, I'ma break the rules. And you do what you do, long as I get paid in full.
James Eugene Smith Wade III. I'm just playing, that is not his name. His name is James Wade, but let me tell you what. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm very, after hearing this track, first of all, before we get into whatever, let me tell you what I really enjoyed about this song. What I really loved is James is probably one of the most clever niggas, but he not a nigga, sorry. Niggas just help me explain shit better. He is one of the most clever niggas, like, and you have to pay attention to this. And I tell y'all all the time, like, this song is called Paid in Full, and I love how he painted that picture, like with the stick-up kid, and it's like this man in the street life, and he got his woman with him, and he's walking us through it, like he's taking the bars, and he's doing the setup, and like the song is called Paid in Full. If you've never watched the Paid in Full movie, like it's a fucking street or drug-related movie, and at least that's what I'm putting together with the track. And so, like, that's just so ill to me, like how this man can take something so small and blow it up into the most biggest fucking pictures you will ever see. James is an artist that I'm 2,000% sure he will never run out of bars, because one, he's very intelligent, and two, he's lyrical. Like, there's niggas that rap, and then there are men. I'm trying to see how I said man that time. And there are men that are just lyrical, like on a Nas level, on a KRS-One level. Shout out to the Tribe Called Quest bar. But hold on, because that bar was gold, because he said, because I'm chilling with a vibe called blessed. Nigga, I'm blessed. And bitch, you can't kill my vibe because I'm blessed. Like that shit, that bar, like when you said that, like obviously it's going to jump out to you because you hear, you know, a Tribe Called Quest, very crucial part of hip hop. But like, I'm chilling with a vibe called blessed. I'm blessed, baby. That's my vibe. I'm blessed, and you won't kill that shit. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Like, James, now what I was about to say was, when I heard this song, you have me very excited to hear this project. Because he said, I'm a stick-up kid. Look what it made me. Look what it did. And let me tell you something about James. I can't wait to sit down and really do my James Wade interview, because James has such an interesting life story just throughout life and music in general that I have a million questions for James. Like, his life is such a mystery, but this nigga has like one of the most legendary stories. Like, and I know that like I'm gonna be so honored to be able to be one of the first people to like break the true identity of James Wade. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, James Wade literally, he tells me recently, he's like, oh yeah, I went on tour with Mac Miller. Like, oh yeah, I was in the same room with Machine Gun Kelly before he was Machine Gun Kelly. Like, nigga, what? Who are you and where did you come from? Because like, what the fuck? Like, it's so crazy. But, and I like why he said that taking the L's and then you gonna blame me. Hold on, baby. Listen, we both in this shit, and we take these L's. Don't just put it on me, baby, because you knew it came with this shit. Like, I love that he's just in such a different like street vibe bag. Like, James, did you used to come? Did you? I think so. But I ain't gonna put that on you. But I feel like James was one of those real niggas that we think ain't a real nigga, but he changed his life around. But he really done been through some shit. And the way he was delivering on this track, so the computer don't lock and shit. The way he was delivering on this track let me know that. But I like that part where he just started swagging, smoking that haze that glow in the dark. I came from my face, and that's how it started. Bar! First of all, that was some real shit. First, I like the cadence on that. I like how James was really on his shit. Like, his whole flow on this song is just very, like, it's smooth, and it's like, yeah, James, this that shit I'm gonna ride to. But let's talk about the bar, because if you got some shit that glow in the dark, I'll tell you, y'all should be sparkling, tweaking, shit be on top of shit. I don't want to smoke that shit. You hear me? I want regular weed. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all smoke different shit now. I don't know what y'all be smoking. If that shit glow in the dark, you keep that shit over there, because I want to stay in the light. Do you hear me? And that's how it start when you can't feel your face. Like, nigga, I can't feel my face. That's how I know I be too high. Because that really be my first symptom. My whole my mouth go numb, everything. I just be like, nigga, I think my face on the fucking floor. What the fuck was in there? I felt that bar for real. But see, y'all know when we do these reactions, I like to separate. It's like conscious real niggas. It's not real niggas. It's real men in this world, and then there's little boys that you fuck on and they little toys. James is a real ass man. James is a man that before you step in his presence, you better have your shit together, because he gonna pick your brain. He gonna get in your motherfucking soul. He's gonna make you face your demons. He gonna talk about it. He gonna break you down to the core. But throughout that, he's healing you. He picking you up. So it's really an even exchange. Like, yeah, it like that whole bar was just it was so dope to hear somebody break down like, listen, yeah, she with me through all this shit, but this is what I give her in return. I elevate your mind. I get down to the core of your issues. I help you bring out your demons, and I help you face that shit. So guess what? You doing this with me, I guess it's an even exchange. How about that? And that is a real bar. I could vouch for that on a personal level. James was the type of man, he'll ask you shit you ain't ready to talk about, and somehow he bring it out of you. You be like, James, what is you doing? Why you keep asking me all these questions? Because he picking your brain, and he knows how to bring your hurt out of you and make you face it and like get through it, with God. So when I heard that bar, I said, this motherfucker right here, I'm telling you what, you better have your shit together. You want a James Wade, you better be careful what you ask for. Women be like, I want me a real man that do this. Okay, when you get a James Wade, you better have your shit together, and you better be, and if it ain't together, you better get ready to get through that shit, because he finna force you to do that. I love that fucking boy right there. James, I absolutely love this song. I love the beat. I like how your music has like this, your songs always like, well not always, but most of them have like a dope like intro, a dope talking to it. It just, you set the mood before the song starts, and then he comes in with his extremely deep voice. And James had, y'all know, I am a voice nigga. I need your voice to be like a fucking just, like I say, if it's 30 niggas on a track, I know that that's you. And that's another reason why I love James Wade, because it's like his voice, you ain't gonna miss that. You're not gonna mistake James Wade for nobody else. And he comes on these smooth melodic beats with his deep ass voice, and I think that's just an ill combination, because you would always expect James with a voice like that get on like a gritty or crazy turned up beat because his voice so deep. But the fact that he takes a mellow beat with such a strong sounding voice, I love that. I love this track. Hey, y'all know I love the movie Paid in Full. James, drop this shit. Actually, the album coming soon. Can't wait.
No horsepower on giddy up, it's wicked dope. I brought 5 niggas, really smoke, stepping over bodies. My nine just told them give them most, pay them up.
I like how you just got on that motherfucker.
Bang on the city, I put the chili up. Clocking every dollar, my horsepower on giddy up. I brought 5 niggas, really smoke, stepping over bodies. My nine just told them give them up. That bitch ride look like a centerfold. Don't trust these niggas because they really hoes. One pack down, now we got 10 to go. I brought 5 niggas, really smoke. They was stepped on bad, listen, it's really cold. She done caught a line and swore that she finna overdose. 10 minutes later, she feeling heaven, the Holy Ghost. Ride on the beast, but that's the rodeo. All I bring is pressure, baby, you should know that. I'm super grimy, super gremlin like that nigga Kodak. But ain't no pictures in this bitch, you better not never post that. I had to get up off the ground because the people on that. I'm steady bagging nothing less because these geechies want it. She do a stiff and grab my dick and getting freaky on it. He ain't want it, popular demand, I could be a moment. And all my bitches said it off, but they rob stony love. Only 1 pack left, I'm like, who really want it? Ricky got that geechi up and shaded. I ain't wanna front it. 1 round left, I got a ride on it. Yeah, she come fast, I got that supersonic. He ain't want it.
Ricky, now we gonna get into Ricky first, because this song is also featuring poetry, which, if this is the poetry that did that You Know What It Is cypher, when they did the Euphoria whatever the fuck edition, and she came with that shit, I don't know if this is that same poetry though. She's hard as fuck, okay? Y'all both hard. My horse on power, it's time to giddy up. I like how you really just jumped on that shit instantly, like, right? And y'all know Ricky is another one where his voice is just, that shit so deep. But that was a boy, I like horsepower, giddy up. But this beat is so gritty. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry, I know everybody like the cool, catchy TikTok songs or whatever, which sometimes that should be cool. I be doing it too, but like, these are the beats. This is the sound of hip hop that we don't always get anymore, and I will forever miss this. Like, I will forever miss this. Like, as soon as I heard this beat, like that, it just took me back to like that Wu-Tang sound, like just like them instruments that you hear on a beat, like, and when you find artists that know what to do with beats like this, like real hip hop. I'm not gonna say real hip hop beats, because then that makes it seem like nobody else has real hip hop beats, but like that true like hip hop shit, like that, you know, core hip hop shit where this shit started is where this song took me. Don't trust these niggas that they be really hoes. Bar, Ricky, Norf, whatever. I like how he got Norf, whatever. Don't trust these niggas, because these niggas really do be hoes. So it's like, when you out here and then these niggas doing shit, they do be hoes. So you can't trust niggas. And I be having to learn that the hard way every day, because my ass think everybody's so genuine. Oh my God, they said they're so creative. Oh my God, I believe them. Then you find out these niggas really hoes, really hoes. And I'm not talking about hoes like lay down and get a dick to everybody. I'm talking about like hoes like don't stand on their word, don't be about what they're about, popping online and then just get to talking all that shit. But speaking of online, that's why he said I had to get off the internet, because the people be on there. Bar, Ricky, talk to your peers again, because let me tell you what, y'all motherfuckers put all that shit online. You waving the shit and you talking the shit and you telling everybody. And you telling everybody what you did and how you did it. The people is on there. They on there and they watching you. somebody watching you. It's always somebody watching you. I don't think y'all understand that. So y'all might want to run that motherfucking bar back and take notes and give Ricky a call and say, hey, Rick, why you got off the internet? He gonna tell you why. That's a smart ass, clever bar right there. But to just say something about she do a snip, grab my dick and get freaky on it. This is what I like about this song. And y'all gonna hear it in Poetry's verse 2. Is like, there's really some filthy bars up in this song. And y'all know I'm a nasty nigga. So first of all, yeah, grab the dick and then go freaky on it. I'm not saying do drugs. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, you know, some of us done took a couple bumps before. You feel me? Kids don't do drugs. I'm a grown-ass woman. I lived a wild life. Do you hear me? I don't want you to do it, but if you happen to try it, just know it's gonna make you do some freaky shit, okay? I really like that. Like, it's real hip-hop bars in here where he's talking real shit, but then they're both sliding in very freaky-ass verses bars. And Ricky and Poetry on the track, I don't know how y'all came together, but I'm gonna say, like, when I played this track, I was like, oh, they're a hell of a duo together. And to hear a male rapper come on a song with a female rapper and match their energy, like, nobody outshines nobody on this song. They both do their shit, like, to a T. And Poetry, I'll tell y'all what, she another one of our female rappers out here. Niggas don't be talking about her. She hard. I love the hook. It's so catchy. Like, to figure out how to put a fun, not even a fun, but a real catchy hook on a gritty hip hop song like this, I think that's very, very genius. Like, I literally will be playing this, like, on my, like, literally drop this shit ASAP. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into Poetry. And I'm gonna be so embarrassed if this is not the Poetry that I think, but I'm pretty sure it is because I think I know her voice. And like I said, all three of these, we'll say that for the end. Focus. Okay, let's get into Poetry first.
One pack down, now we got 10 to go. I brought 5 niggas, really slow.
The circumstances are running, got a demon in my eyes. Shit is getting platonic. That nigga on the spiral when I'm all on his console. Fell to the bird, now you back with a fossil. I told you keep it from here. He passed the bird to your ears, and now he wanna come for me. I'm talking to the hell. I get lucky. I've been that ass over, now he begging me some fucking bitch. Tell me that you done, I go to flag at his feet on the ass. And my body is the fuel for the beat. Bring a bitch to the party. I bet she wanna eat that pussy to my body, cause you know we got it. Okay, back to the lecture area. He got a couple dollars, I need $100. He got a couple models, they feet hurt to stand. I don't like a bitch, but she might be fine. Brother, so she don't stand a chance. I can nigga with a beamer, but I'm lying on the pants. He like where I live, I like that it don't be in. If he doing what I say, then I might bring a friend.
Hey. Oh, I mean, did y'all hear how she was riding that motherfucker? That beat drop, she dropped. That motherfucker picked up, she picked up. She just actually kept dropping at a lower level, and her voice it started off sexy, then it got sexier, and then it got more sexier, and then it's like, if your nigga wanna come, bring a friend. Poetry is really fucking hard. Do you hear me? And I understand why her name is Poetry, because when she started rapping, that shit smooth like poetry. I know y'all ever been to a poetry show and how that shit feel and how they just be flowing. That's what her rap flow reminds me of. She came on this motherfucker exactly how she was supposed to. And I love that, like, in my mind, this is how I saw it happening in the studio. I like, you know, you hear Ricky yell out, bad bitch riding like a centerfold, like a model riding like a centerfold, something. I done fucked the bars up, but it's in my head, but it ain't really there. It ain't coming out right. But, and I just picture her he rolling out the red carpet for her, and she just came to step on this motherfucker. I mean, this verse was so sexy. I love how she took us through, like, science class, from platonic, tonsils, bird, fossils, like, but that shit was ill, nigga. First of all, that shit was ill. First of all. And I had to say it twice. Second of all. Then she said, I'm all on his tonsils. What? What? Yeah. Boy, when I sit on your face, I'm trying to sit on your tonsils. Do you hear me? The whole setup right there was dope. And that was a bar! What? I'm gonna walk up to a nigga like, why do you want me to sit on your tonsils or what? Sitting on your face, that's so last year. You want me to sit on your tonsils though, because I'm trying to get all up in there. I'm trying to put my tongue on your tonsils. I'm trying to get at the back of your throat so I could just, unless you had them removed from, like, you know, strip throat and shit, then I can't really do that, but that's still a bar. I like how she was like, you know, I been that ass over, got him begging for some, and like she didn't really say it, so it kind of like let your mind just and you just, that is so cool when y'all do that. I just feel like you allow the listener to like, you know what I'm about to say, or you just you put the bar there. You know, that was so freaky. I mean, she is so sexy on this song. I can't believe it, and I genuinely was not ready, and I didn't know what to expect from this track. I really didn't. I actually got a couple of my doors, their feet hurt to stand. That, like, I can't believe just watching her walk down on this motherfucking beat where her voice was so cold. He got a couple models, they feet hurt to stand. No cap. Y'all be looking good in the red bottoms, but it hurt to stand up. You should have put on some Air Max. That's why I told you, don't be doing all that shit. I wish I would pay fucking some bands for some shoes that hurt my feet when I can go up here to Rainbow, get some $20 heels and walk in them bitches for 13 hours. I'm not finna play with y'all. Hell no, my feet already fucked off. I don't need no more, you hear me? But let me tell you what, the bars is heavy. We dealing with 3 artists that have great bars, but the way that it's the substance of these songs for me. That's what I'm fucking with on these tracks. I know all the time we talk about the bars, but like it's the substance of like real, stop saying real, Lou, of hip hop tracks. Those hip hop tracks is just, it brings a different type of, it feeds your appetite of hip hop in a different way. And both of these tracks did that. I would love to see James Wade, Ricky Norf, and Poetry on the motherfucking song at this point, because this whole episode got me like, feeling like y'all all just should do a whole project just for me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else, honestly. But if y'all was fucking with these songs, what I tell y'all, below, type, drop that shit right now. You know, you can't say it like that, but you type it with that energy. You know, I don't always get a lot of comments, but if y'all can help us, you know, put the fire under their ass as a whole to drop these tracks, I definitely enjoyed these tracks. And I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I offer to do unreleased music, I always get nervous because my process is I obviously pick the songs that I fuck with, you know? So when it's unreleased, I be like, I hope there's some fire shit. Cause you know, it'd be a struggle getting through some shit that ain't really that fire. But when I tell y'all these unreleased tracks and set my email on fire, I truly, genuinely fuck with these songs. It was some great shit, great fucking music, great job to all of you. I am looking forward to hearing this James Wade album, Ricky, Poetry. I don't know what the fuck y'all got over there cooking, but y'all need to go ahead and come feed the streets, okay? And with that being said, thank you guys for watching another episode. I appreciate y'all niggas being here. I appreciate y'all niggas. Like, for real, y'all ain't niggas. Y'all beautiful spirits and shit, but niggas is just what I say. You know my niggas or my little babies. But I appreciate y'all, and yeah, if you fucking with it, you could subscribe. If not, hey, thank you for watching. You feel me?